description.
Eric, I only know you in Cabo.
Damn. That's fine.
Hey. I wasn't there.
Ooh, I'm getting hot in here. So I feel some tension here.
Do you guys need a moment?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Energy Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Landeros, and alongside me is my co-host, my brother, and
your favorite barber in San Diego, Eric V.
You already know what's going on, my brother. Ready for another?
Let's get it. I'm excited
Guys,
for this
like
one.
always, thank you so much, everybody that's been supporting us, that's been showing love. And like always, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button and never miss a dose of energy. So let's get some housekeeping stuff out of the way before we get into tonight's guest. Here at the Energy, we're always looking to provide value and help our audience and listeners get ahead in life. COVID-19 was a disaster for many of us, and some of us, struggle with financial hardships. And as of right now, we're still feeling the repercussions. So if you've been wanting to get into trading stocks and options, then listen up, because I'm about to tell you how you guys can create a different stream of income, all from the comfort of your phone. So we've partnered up with All In Trading Group, who has created an easy to understand step-by-step program on how to trade stocks and options, all from your phone. All In Trading Group has also created a community where you're able to tap in, learn knowledge, and share people's trades by copying and pasting and making money based on the proven success. But it doesn't stop there, guys. If you're ready to go right now, then make sure you go hit that link in their bio and use code ALLINENERGY and secure yourself $50 off the course. So what are you waiting for? Go sign up and let's start running this money up. But just before we get to everything else, they are not a financial advisor, but they do their best to make you guys, make money through their proven success. So if this is something you're looking forward to, definitely make sure you tap in with All In Trading Group and let's start running it up.
Let's go.
Woo! Now that we got that out of the way.
Jeez.
Now that we got that out of the way, let's get that out of the way, guys, let's get into tonight's guest. One of the most flourishing beauty industries to be a part of. Coming out from San Diego, Point Loma, our guests truly embody the definition of lady bosses. Known to be the OG body sculpting shop. Guys, tonight's guest, Naked San Diego.
Let's go.
Hey.
What's going on, ladies? How you guys doing today?
Good. Just feeling super excited to be here. I feel like we've waited for this for so long.
I know.
Since we talked about
I know.
Pre-COVID, I've been watching your guys' stuff, and I'm like, when's my turn?
Yeah,
really?
About time.
Literally everybody in San Diego comes on here, so it's our turn now.
You're here.
So we
waited.
So we love to do some research on our guests, right? And dig deep into the gram, right? So I pulled up some pictures, and I want you guys to share a little bit of context of what was happening and what was going on during these pictures at this time.
Sure.
So hey, we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna go ahead and start with picture number 1, and this is you, Araiz, right here.
Wow.
We had to do it like that.
Back, dating all the way back to December 2015. What was going on here, girl?
That's actually the mirror at Victoria's Secret in Otay Ranch. That was one of my only jobs. I was a top seller. I was, going to school, kind of confused, just trying to make ends meet, I remember I don't know, that was a fun job, but it was a lot. It was demanding. But if I look back, now that I'm looking back at that picture, that store and running that store also gave me a lot of insight about business. So I took a lot from that store and from running those segments and making them money. And I applied it into how can I make myself money.
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about.
That was going on.
So we didn't forget about you, Alysa. So I went
What you got?
So we went ahead and pulled this one all the way from 2016. So this is right here with Bremen Rock. Tell us a little bit about
That's
what's
pretty
going
fire,
on
though.
and what were you going through right here in this picture.
Oh my God. During that time, I was actually living in Hawaii.
Hey, okay.
I was a freelance makeup artist, so I worked for Sephora for a couple of years until I realized like I want to make myself money, and I love doing what I do, which is making people feel beautiful. So basically, that picture when I saw Bremen Rock and seeing from where he was then and where he is now.
Seriously.
Growth is crazy.
Seriously.
So you've been doing makeup for a while then, huh?
Yeah, I've been in the industry for 6 years now.
Oh, nice. Right on, right on. So, energy is all about growth and, showing where you were at to where you're at now, right? So I went ahead and pulled this one from, a little bit more of
Where they're at
recent
now.
times, right?
Yeah.
So we're here. You guys did an interview with Voyager talking about Naked SD. So what was this all about? And, share a little bit about what you guys were thinking here.
I think at that point where this magazine reached out to us, we were kind of on a peak. We were, it's always an ongoing journey in this industry. There's highs, there's lows, and then COVID happened, and then all this year was just a flunk. But at that moment, just having that magazine reach out to us was kind of like a stepping stone. It was kind of like, we're no longer two little stupid girls running a little business at home or like renting a little small studio. It was kind of like, girl, like we're getting noticed. Like we're getting noticed. People are talking about us. Like we had people like coming up to us randomly at places, and it was
like,
so.
you're Naked
I did.
SD.
I knew who you guys were. I met them
Yeah.
in Cabo, and I literally, they're like, oh, I run makeup and sculpting. I'm like, oh, cool. And then they told me their name. I was like, oh,
that's you guys.
Yeah. And then they were so hyped. They were literally lit. They were like, dude, that's so sick.
It
We had like a heart to heart. Like,
just
dude,
made it like so everything that we work for and we're continuing to work for. Just kind of that moment when they reached out and they wanted to know how we did it and who we were was kind of like, oh shit, like this is for real. Like,
of course.
Kind of backed me up that this is where I want to be.
Definitely. Kind of just proves to you that you're moving in the right direction,
Yes,
right?
most definitely.
So tell us, where did the name Naked San Diego come from, and what does it mean to you guys? Like, it's definitely a name that's out there. So
Let's see.
Yeah, well, basically, me and Araiz were in her living room one day.
Eating Popeyes.
No, it was
naked.
Oh, okay.
Naked. We're like, this is
A
sick.
little sponsored.
hey, what if we?
And basically, we were just talking about business. We both had our separate business ideas, and we were like trying to come together and think of a name that would suit us and our business and all of our ideas. And then it took a while. It was gonna be like nude SD.
Yeah.
We had like sculpted SD, we had nude SD, and we had just had a beach day that day, and we had run into some people that kind of like challenged our work ethic almost. So we hit a point in that day where we were like, no, like, are you serious? Like, we can go harder. Like, why are we limiting ourselves to this, And then, we just started brainstorming. I swear it was really late. We couldn't even, like, go to sleep because we were like, we need to come up with something that's
Sick
dope.
name.
But
Like,
that's
something
it.
dope.
That'll
That's
start
it.
everything.
And then all of a sudden we were like, well, what's the purpose of this? And we were like, so people feel good when they're naked.
Yeah.
And then we were like,
That's what I thought,
oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And we just like
And
hugged
then-
each
oh
other.
my God.
We cried. We were like, and then
Sculpting
obviously we wanted to put down our city too. So San Diego just, means so much to us both. So why not just throw it in our name?
No, definitely. And what would you guys say, differentiates yourself from others, estheticians in this game? What makes you guys different?
I think that we just have some sort of energy that's
IG.
very appealing.
Ooh, coined the phrase.
Yeah, we had
she
to throw
said
it in
it.
there.
It's just the vibe. It's like people come into the place and like whatever they're getting, it's like they leave happy as hell. And like my job is to make sure that you feel your best walking out of my place,
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's what is most appealing about us, but from others.
Yeah,
Right?
they come in and they're like, sometimes I just book an appointment just
Just
to
the vibe.
come to
Yeah.
see you guys.
Yeah.
Just to come
Half the
hang
industry is
out.
to
We
the
used to have
personality.
when we
Exactly.
first started with expanding our stuff, we had clients who would just literally come bring us White Claws or something
Hey.
and like chill out.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of like, girl, I got a claim, but like, let me try that real quick. But it was cool because that allowed us to grow so much. And like every single service we threw out, everybody would be like, okay, I trust these girls. Like, I know it's going to be popping.
Oh, yeah. We still have clients from when we first started.
Because you made them feel comfortable.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
have
once you
clients
get
all the way
that.
from my garage.
So when did you guys officially start? How long you guys been actually doing this as a actual business together?
Ooh, well, we've had that play. Well, we've been in that same building, but on the 5th floor in a little tiny room. And we had that probably since 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
nice.
So we first got a little studio on the 5th floor.
Yeah.
It was just fit 2 beds, no windows, nothing. It was like a sauna
you
in
two?
there. Just us
Just
two.
you could only fit 2 beds and nothing
Where'd you
else.
guys meet though?
Oh, where did we meet? We actually met because of an old client of mine.
Okay.
And
Okay.
at the time, I was looking for somebody to rent that little room with. So it's
okay.
someone that would be my double, basically. And that client commented to her because they were friends and stuff. And then she just randomly called me one day and was like,
Okay,
hey, my
so
name's
fate.
Alysa. My name's Alysa. She's like, you
All
want to
right.
meet at Panera? You want to eat something? Talk
that's
about
cool.
business?
Yes.
And we met up and we clicked. And it was just
That
kind of
was it.
like,
That's
it
exciting.
just was meant to happen that
Yeah.
way. And then we've been like this ever since.
Literally
Yeah.
inseparable.
And what did you guys like
Yeah.
inspire each other? Like, 'cause I
We
feel like once you
challenged
guys
each other.
We
met each
challenged
other, I feel like you
each
guys
other.
And
gave
that's
each other
good because
confidence.
it's like 2 different energies coming at each other,
Yes,
right? So
and it was one of those things where like I felt like the things that I wasn't necessarily so good at, she just stepped in and did. And then the things that I wasn't like so good at, I would do for her.
Yeah, basically.
So
We
it
just
just kind
complement
of
each other
worked.
really well.
Yeah.
It
no,
just
and
worked.
that's what it's
Those
all
are the
about.
best
I
ones.
feel like having a teammate or a running partner that complements who you are, and you're able to use your guys' strength to
Yeah.
get everything
To
going.
elevate, yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Brian, me and Brian are like opposites. I could like chill him out,
That's so
you know,
true.
and then
Yeah.
like I can call him out.
for
And,
you.
Yeah. Eliza's more rational. I feel like I'm the impulsive one. I'm like,
That's me.
let's go
Yeah,
do
he's
like,
good.
exactly. He's the impulsive one.
When
You
I
have to like
saw-
settle his ass down. I'm like, bro,
Yes,
chill
I'm
out.
all ready to go. I got that idea in my head, and then
Yeah.
him and Marcos are like, "Yo, Brian, that's a great idea,
Yeah.
but
Fucking chill.
did you plan it out?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, but it's a
let's
great
do it."
idea."
But you need that. You need that.
So-
You know, like
I'm
someone
just
that's
full
just.
force leading the way,
Yeah.
right? And then checking back with my team. Yo, can we do this? Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
That's me.
But
yeah.
we got to do this.
But the thing is, he's
Uh,
already halfway doing it before
yeah.
he even checks it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
when we signed the lease for the big suite, I literally told the guy, I was like, "We'll take it." I didn't even tell
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I went upstairs and I was like, "Lele, I found the place." And she's like, "Wait, what? I haven't
What?
seen it." And I was like, "Do you trust me?"
And I was like,
Yes,
yes, let's
do
do
it.
it.
Wait, so it's the upstairs place that you guys were already at?
So we were on the
Yeah.
5th floor.
I know. She loves me.
We were on the 5th floor for about 6 months.
Yeah.
And then we got
Okay.
the biggest suite on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, because you earned your stripes.
right
So
on,
that's,
right
that
on.
was like one of the main questions. I was like, dude, how the hell did they pull this
In
sick
one
Because
year.
it's
ass
a big
suite?
space. I saw the
Absolutely.
video. I was like,
I'm like,
"Oh."
that shit is
We
fresh.
went from, it's literally this
Yeah, so-
size room
No,
into,
like tinier,
Made it.
Tinier,
skinnier.
Yeah.
Into so now our suite is 1,100 square foot.
Yeah, that
Jeez,
shit's
round of
fresh.
applause.
Pretty
That's
big.
awesome. Congrats, ladies. So, I mean, now that you guys are in this 11, square foot spot, obviously you guys didn't start there. What were a little bit of the obstacles that you guys, came across while building this brand? Because I mean, people only
Yeah, they only see the.
people only see in any industry,
absolutely.
people only see like, oh, great, they're doing amazing. Wow, social media's looking great. But really, they don't see
The
what it took
crying.
behind,
yes.
the rough
Yeah.
nights, the breakdowns.
Yeah.
Speak a little bit on that.
well,
Go ahead.
oh, well.
Before I cry.
Yeah, I know.
The first thing was actually looking for a bigger spot. We
Right.
found a place in Hillcrest that we fell in love with immediately.
Yeah.
Until she told us how much we had to
Put down. Yeah.
It humbled us so
It humbled
quick.
us so quickly because we were
Size
on
of
a
humble
high.
pie.
We were on a
Yeah.
high horse. We were like, we're booked as like.
Oh yeah, we were
Yeah.
so
We were
fully
like,
booked.
money's coming in, we're good. Everybody's talking about us, cool. So we go and start looking at big girl stuff, And then this lady's just like, all right, this is how
reality.
much you need. I was
Yeah.
like, let me get back to you on that. I was like, all right, girl, I'll get back to you.
Oh,
So
wow,
it
that's great.
humbled us. It really did humble us, and I think that. Like, you're right. A lot of people just see this growth and this, potential, and they're just like, dang, they flipped their life in 1 year.
But they
What
don't see
like,
what we do in the
Yeah.
back.
Like, they don't see that we're
long
in
nights,
the
early
studio
mornings.
every
Absolutely.
day. We're in the studio. That we're there when we don't want to be. We're there on the weekends. We're there even at home because we're on our phones.
Yeah.
We're on our phone answering emails, answering questions, creating content. When you're a business owner, you do everything. There's no assistance. There's nothing. You do your booking, you do your accounting, you do your
everything.
Like, everything.
And I think that's the message that people don't, always capture. The fact that once you're getting started, you have to be the person that books, the person that follows up, the person that does the marketing, the person that pays the bills, like that does the payroll.
They're like, oh, eyelashes or this, I could do that, but they're not. That's like not even half of it.
That's like
the easiest thing. This is what you do for like passion.
I think that was one of the big challenges. Just like, man, the long nights and the brainstorming nights where we would crash and just be like, what else? What else? Do we have to give? And just like, I don't know, always keeping a smile on your face even though shit comes down.
You have personal shit going on. People don't realize that about the industry of like serving. Like, it's like they come in to get a service and then you're just like they want a vibe. And then sometimes, some crazy shit has happened in your life and they don't know that, but you have to put up that, like,
especially this, I mean, you guys know all this COVID stuff happened and like we were on a really, really high and then all this stuff, we got shut down, everything happened and we were just kind of like, shit, well, my bills aren't not stopping. Well,
how did you guys?
So what am I gonna do?
How did you guys use that time? That everything was slowed down to work on your business and propel it once you guys were able to get back out there.
We did close for a bit.
Yeah, we closed.
I thought you guys stayed open.
No, we closed for about 4 months at the beginning, and then we just kind of took it back and like hung out a lot and was just like, you know what, dude, we can't do this.
Yeah,
we can't do this. We stop right now, and we might not come back.
Yeah, and that's the thing about being self-employed. You are the business, and if you're not showing up, the business is not running.
Exactly.
So it's that sacrifice I feel we all got to take in order to be out there and take the sacrifice to be able to do what we got to do.
I feel like it definitely brought out the hustler in a lot of people.
If you didn't not work during COVID,
and it was kind of like if COVID didn't bring it out of you, it's not in you. Like,
straight up, and I say that. It was plain level field. Everybody could catch up. Go and use this time to reboot, rebuild, and get out there.
2 forms of income, like in the past episode.
Exactly, build another stream of income. It was just time to really just build and use it as a catapult.
Right. And then also, I mean, our clientele is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
we were just kind of like, doing packages where like they would prepay for when we opened up and
support.
And I bet people were ready to get their freaking self-care on.
Exactly.
There was a point where they were like, I don't even care anymore. Like, let me just come. I need my
I don't even care.
I don't feel the same. My face.
Your house.
I feel like in the beauty industry, if you knew somebody who was open during COVID, it was kind of like a sneaky thing.
Let me go there.
Like us.
Hey, do you know somebody who does haircuts?
Yeah, I do. But just low key.
I was the only barber. I never stopped working.
I did have to go to the back, as a matter of fact. We're not gonna say who, but
they would stay asking us, how are your lashes still on? I'm like, I got a girl.
But I thought you guys told me you guys were under like a different restriction. Like you guys were over. Like you guys were able to work still.
Yeah. Well, that's when we were able to reopen. But at the beginning, the beauty industry was still considered like you had to close. So the beauty industry fought to be able to stay open with restrictions, and then they won. So that's why everybody was able to open up back up.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how do you guys stay motivated throughout tough times like this to keep you guys pushing through everything?
I mean, it comes from a lot of different things. I think it comes from these moments back in the day.
You're showing us these pictures.
I remember like struggling, not knowing where the hell I was gonna go in my life.
Not being able to pay your
bills, dude. And
like, we'll do it to you.
Also, I know from my experience, it's like your clients. Like you've been having this relationship with them for so long, and then you have to like cut it off, and then they're like begging for you to, you're just like, I can't let you down. It's like I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'll come to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Sometimes you feel like it's almost like you have to believe in you because all of these people are believing in you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the key thing, that if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in what you do?
And we used to say this all the time too. We used to be like, dude, just fake it till we make it. Fake it till we make it.
That's it. Hey, lead with confidence.
Girl, like
Absolutely.
we're both first-time business owners, and none of our family, you know, has a path like that. There was a lot of room for error. There was a lot of error that I wish now. I mean, in our classes and stuff now, I teach that because I'm like, I wish somebody would have told me not to do that. You know,
fall in that. Take that decision.
I could have saved so much money or so much this or so much that if I had known. But all of that is like what just keeps me going and like pushes me to just do better and better and better. Like the fact that I was here last year and now I'm here.
Exactly.
You know, and now we're
so do you guys actually
things.
have any mentors that you guys would like to bring up or anything?
Or anybody that you guys look up to, inspires you in the industry?
I mean,
that's pretty crazy that they have
like that. She's like, I get inspired by her. She gets inspired by me.
No, that's crazy.
There are some people. I feel like my family mostly.
Absolutely.
My family, my mom, just watching her, you know, give her all to us and stuff. My uncle, he has a business as well, so he definitely is like one of my biggest supporters in the fact that he's like, just do it, Mika, just do it.
Yeah, but I feel like what you just described, it was like more as like you didn't have nobody. That's what made you want to go so hard.
And to be that person
because you have to go and figure it out for yourself.
Oh yeah,
of course.
And I have a little sister, so like, and she does too. And
we're the same age.
We also have, we also have now employees that are barely getting their feet like in the water type of thing. So now we're able to do that for them or for our students. And like that feeling of knowing that they can rely on you and that you can be that backbone that you didn't have is also so rewarding.
Yeah, and especially because we're so new in a business industry, being able to actually talk to our employees, have that connection with them, like, what can I do for you to be a better boss? Like, tell me what I need to do for you. And being able to admit that, too, is really, it's a hard thing.
They love that.
They being honest.
Trustworthy.
Yeah.
So,
they have more of a connection with them.
We all have haters, right? All of us are self-employed. All of us are building something about, something that we truly believe in. How do you guys deal with haters? For me, I don't care. If they're talking about me, great. You know what I mean? So I really don't care.
If they're talking about you, that's a good thing.
It is. And let alone if you're doing something and they're following along, that means you're doing something that other people want to do. So how do you guys deal with all that, noise, and how do you guys cancel it out?
Well, I calm her down first.
She's the one.
No, let it out. Yeah.
Calm her down first. I'm like, just don't think about it.
I think when we first started, it did bug me a lot, and it took a lot out of me because it was like, I worked so hard for this, and you're just gonna come in and take it.
You know what I go through.
You don't know what it took me, but as you go, you're gonna understand that you develop as a woman as well.
Yeah.
And like hating and all that gossiping shit, it's only taking away from what you could be potentially doing to better yourself.
Yeah, and then your business does reflect on who you are as a person.
And you don't want to be that business that people just walk in to gossip and talk shit about other people. And like at the end of the day, this industry has enough clientele for everyone.
The cake is big enough for everybody.
Yeah, you ain't taking my clients.
There's so many people out there. It's who you connect with.
So I feel like we kind of just keep it real and just mind our business, mind like what affects me and my family and my friends, and if it doesn't affect me or pay me, then I don't
it doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't matter.
I wish you well. We're always gonna keep it classy.
Yeah,
always.
absolutely.
I've been into situations where like I have to have confrontations and stuff, but I'm always like, all right, girl, it takes everything out of me to swallow my pride and keep it classy, but I'm gonna keep it classy. You
have to, especially being a business owner, you have to be professional, and you got to know how to deal with those emotions, and one of the things I've learned, I'm very all about spirituality and being in tune with yourself, right? So if you're hating on somebody and you're throwing shade, you're only throwing that in the universe, saying that, hey, I don't like this is not for me. So what do you expect? You're not going to get your success because you're not giving pride, or not giving love to people that are doing what you want to do in one way.
Right. And you never know too when you're gonna need the help from another
exactly.
Like you never know.
Don't burn any bridges.
Exactly.
You never know whose vote you're gonna need.
You never know. We have friends in the industry that we rent the studio to sometimes because they have classes, or I'll run into someone's studio and grab some lashes or whatever. So, because I know I can do that, and I've never burned bridges with anybody.
Never.
I hope. I'm at home. But
people at home like,
they're like, yeah, right. No, but really, it's just kind of like, for what, girl? Like, we're all trying to just eat. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep it cool, run my business, and like,
it comes through in the long run. Because like with me, I'm actually switching shops, and I was telling my new boss, like, I'm like, yo, like, I'm gonna give him 2 weeks, and then he's like, "You're gonna give your boss 2 weeks?" He's like, in this industry, like, I've never done that, and I was like, bro, like, nah, because like, I'm gonna like, they did so much for me, like, why would I do that for them? You know,
it's all about paying it back and having respect,
and I can go back there.
Yeah, it's like one of our girls, she just, she commented that she was trying to do her own thing, and you know what we did? You know what we did? We rented her the suite next to us.
Yeah, see,
why? Because it's about that. It's about leadership in the right way. Okay, it's not about just being a bossy like woman that just wants to be ahead of everybody else. It's about creating that community and like that sense of growth in women, especially because us girls are so savage, dude.
Yeah,
like we are drama, everything, so savage. Like there's no need for us to be stepping on each other.
No,
and as a boss, I feel like you need to want to like make the people under you grow.
Absolutely, because that only helps you out in the long run too.
It speaks of you too, it speaks of your character, it speaks of your business module. Like it's just like, why not?
Yeah, we could all win.
One thing that you said is all about the leadership, right? So who are you leading and what are you leading them to, right? So I feel like in business and entrepreneurship, there's a stigma that it's only for men, which I honestly think that it's not, So what you guys being leaders and lady bosses that I believe you guys are, how does that, put pressure on you guys to continue to move forward and show other ladies to empower them that, we can all do this?
Well, I'm sure you guys know we do teach seminars, classes, for both our body sculpting and our lashes.
How can they do that? How can they join?
Yeah,
send me a DM. Make it SD.
Make it SD.
Yeah, so we do classes, and I think at the end of obviously we go through the whole class, but at the end of the class, I think we share like a really important moment with everybody, and we just kind of give ourselves out, and we're just kind of like, girl, we're here from now on. This is a group now. Like,
if you ever need me, message me. I will answer you, type of thing.
And that's that's beautiful because here at the Energy, that's what it's all about. Building a community. Now you guys come into our sphere of influence, and you guys have all these resources. Now you're part of the family. Why be like, hey, no, you can't be part of it? Let's all grow together. Let's all freaking help each other.
Make them feel like family,
and that's the biggest thing, especially in my business. That's what the vibe that I like to lead with. You're my family, and I'm gonna help you out. Like if you were my mom, my sister, my tia, or somebody.
Because
I want to see them
succeed. We've both been to classes where like they take your payment,
and then
you go to the class and you never see them again, and it's like, damn, like I just really paid all that money for that. Like so when our girls come in, we don't want to feel like we don't want to ever not like we don't want to just disappear from the room.
Just leave them, be like,
okay, I just took your money, like go ahead and do whatever you want.
You got it, girl.
Like here's your certificate, bye. No, like that's not how it works.
Because word of mouth is the biggest thing. So it's like if you cut them off like that, then they're not gonna tell nobody. But if you treat that person like family, they're gonna tell their whole family.
And then it just
and
ripples
if their
that
family
way.
believes you, because their family.
And that's the beauty of referrals.
That's everything.
That is the definition of it.
15% if you're referred.
So use code SD. Naked SD Energy.
Code energy.
Oh God. But really? No.
He's all like making his.
He's like, all right.
Hey, Marcos, research and development. Do we get that?
But when did you guys like start like really be like, yo, let's do classes? Like, is that when was that?
Because that's a whole nother monster.
Yeah. I think that. I mean, I don't know. We've always wanted to share what we know. I feel like we've submerged ourselves so much into just knowledge and just being able to speak on any subject about. You give me something about beauty, I'll know about it. Because that's another thing. You also have to keep yourself so ahead of the game always.
You already
informed. You have to do research. Whatever comes out new, I'm gonna be the first to do it. Like you know what I mean? So I think we were just kind of like.
Actually, we got messages from a lot of people saying like, how did you do that? Like, I want to learn from you. Like, do you offer classes? And I've always wanted to create a curriculum on body sculpting and
and she
body
did so
sculpting
good too.
shop.
Yeah, she created this basically like almost like an online class curriculum that we can literally probably sell eventually.
Yeah,
and you will.
Yeah, so she's really good at that stuff, and like I'm more of like the seller. I'm like, I sold bras before. I could sell this class. You know? Like, I could sell you 6
I have the knowledge in here.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
That's where you guys compliment each other.
So we teamed up. We were like, all right, girl, let's do this. She put out the classes. She's the main instructor for body sculpting, and then Alexa, our other girl, and me are for lashes. But yeah, so I would be like, all right, girl, you got 6 girls this weekend. Like, kill it. And then make sure she had everything going, and then I should just kill it.
It's like you guys support each other in everybody's decision, and like, oh, it's my turn to take lead, you support, or it's my turn, you support me.
It works.
So
it's just communicating about it too.
And that's the most communication is key.
Yes.
How did you guys get so ahead of the game? Because I feel like you guys were the first ones I knew about the whole body sculpting.
Yeah.
The whole body and the butt lifts.
And the all of a sudden I see these cheeks with like suction cups and shit, and I'm like, what is going on here?
We get boyfriends like, you're getting your butt sucked?
First thought, I'm like, these girls are cheating. What is this?
Oh, you get your butt from naked.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a naked ass butt.
How do we keep? Honestly, all of that stuff was just from research. I had seen it on Instagram a couple times, but like in places like super far, like super far, Canada, and like all these places. I actually follow this girl who's our age, and she has a massive empire in Canada, and she's always been like my inspiration because this girl just same thing, started in her garage. Her dad helped her out a little bit, she has hair extensions, lashes, she has beauty, clothes, like everything. She just created this big ass empire, and so I'm like, that's who I looked up to. I was like, damn,
you're like,
girl.
I want to be that.
It's the same thing I do. I get it from like the UK. A lot of the haircuts from the UK, and then I bring them here. Everybody thinks I'm a genius, but really,
no. Exposed.
I'm like, yo, whatever.
No,
like,
barbers are gonna be like, oh shit.
But that's the name of the game. You always have to be on your toes, researching, trying to get better. You got to know your product, because like even for me in my industry, like I try to do things a little bit different that are for me, you know. Not everything is gonna fit everybody the right way, but if you just find what works for you and build on that, then you're going to get somewhere, and you come to realize that there's different ways to get to where you want to be. There's not a one size fits all. It's whatever works for you.
And sometimes, like, I remember when we first tried it, we would try it on ourselves. Like, we were just, like, it was a little
So that's how you got her butt.
Lele, go lay down. Let me put it on you.
Let me see if this works.
And then after she posted my butt, it
game over.
You know,
viral.
You think about it,
chill, bro.
I think about it now, and I'm like, damn, these people really trusted me to put cups on their butt.
But it just goes to show how many people are out there, you know, that want that service.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then after that was our first service that we added, aside from like beauty stuff, and it's more like into body. And then we started just doing a bunch of research, like what else, and we still do so much.
You guys keep
research.
adding. You guys, every time I see you guys' page, it's like
it's another stuff.
Yeah, we're going to this big class in October, and we're just
there
like,
you go. Good stuff. You never stop learning.
San Diego ain't ready for this, you know. Like we're just trying to bring the coolest things, and just like keep it pushing and keep being 10 steps ahead. Just keep inspiring,
and learning everything. We want to do everything in the beauty industry. And be
so
able to
you guys mentioned that one of you guys is more of the driver, the other one's more of the backseat driver. When you guys don't agree on something, how do you guys work it out?
He's asking for a friend.
He's like, not me, but for a friend.
Not me, but I'm asking for a friend.
I feel like, I have a very bold personality, so I feel like right away when something goes wrong, I freak. Like my instinct,
I seen it in Cabo. Just over here crying out of nowhere, bro.
I know.
I don't know you in San Diego, by the way.
I don't cry because I'm like sad. I cry because I'm like, no, like this is not happening, you know? So like I have to literally take a step back, and she already knows me so well. Like she'll literally leave me for the day. She's just like, all right, we'll talk about this tomorrow.
I'm gonna let you settle down.
She's
for a
more
little bit.
passive. She's more like rational. She's like, hey, listen, like it's gonna be fine. You always say this, me and you together. We got this.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's gonna be fine. You heard this before. You're like, wait a second, I'm having flashbacks.
Like, oh shit,
what?
So I think
and you're
that's
like, don't trip.
He's like, fact check, it's true.
I was tripped out by it.
Yeah, so I feel like just remembering and like hearing her calming voice, just kind of brings me back. I'm like, all right, you're right. It's fine. No matter what you throw at us, it's fine. And we usually I don't think we've ever gotten in an argument, especially about business. Yeah. I think maybe we've argued a little bit about just best friend shit.
Disagreements.
But
we're best friends, business partners, and to be roommates. It's going to be crazy.
It's everything. And we were scared too. We were like, how can somebody be like, how can I be around you all the time? I'm tired of you.
Everyone's always like, you guys are always together.
No, but hey, honestly, me and him kind of been the same. Like, we've been together for like ever. We've lived together in high school. We've lived together in college. Like, literally, if there's only one person,
when I'm like, hashtag codependency.
I miss him.
No, seriously, there was a point where we were like, all right, we need to stop. We would call each other at 7 a.m, like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, just woke up.
Bitch, it's 7 a.m. I'm sleeping.
Like, just stay on FaceTime the whole time. We would wear matching outfits and shit.
But not even planned type of thing.
Oh, that means you guys are just on the same frequency.
A
whole month we wore nude because
naked.
When we first painted the studio, we were so inspired. We were looking at those walls like
every day, like, wow,
like, this is beautiful. Every day that month we wore nude colors, and
even in Cabo.
Even in Cabo. So we were just kind of like in this energy where it was just like, yes, we were like, we are naked.
No, but you know what? That's how it's supposed to be. Like when you were making a brand, you are the brand. You know, everywhere you go, you gotta represent.
Too.
You're a walking billboard. You know,
you gotta be it.
Yeah. That's me. I don't even have a haircut right now, but
I'm walking. I was gonna say that.
Would you go to a barber who doesn't have a nice haircut?
That's how you know he's busy.
Yeah.
Well, I still go to hobby, so yeah.
Because look at my lashes sometimes. My lashes be struggling sometimes.
I know my lashes needs to fix mine.
When I first started cutting hair, some guy literally denied the girl that like cut my hair because she was a girl, you know, cutting hair in that industry. And then he's like, "You available?" And I was like, "I just started like last week, you know, just got my license." I was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Why'd you like go to me?" And he's like, "Cause you had a fresh cut." I'm like, "Bro, she cut me up, you know, like what the hell, you know, like." But now that I'm like I'm super busy. I don't have time to do that shit, you know. So.
That's another thing that comes with running a business too. You put yourself last sometimes, dude.
I
remember at first we would be like this in heels, curled hair every single day. Now we walking in like, oh shit, I'm fucking
shit. I don't care what I look like. She's like, I don't care what I look like because the marketing looks great.
As long as they leave walking out of here beautiful, I don't care if I had 3 lashes on.
It's been like that. These past couple weeks have been like that.
But that's the name of the game, you know. Like you're gonna have to like get your hands dirty. You're gonna have to get down in the trenches and just be there to build everything up, because at the end of the day, for me, I give it all to my clients, you know. Absolutely. If I take care of my clients are gonna get taken care and take care of me, right? You know, so it's like building the relationship for me is the strongest thing, and I'm very relationship driven, you know. So when I have a client, I want to make sure that they leave with a big old smile, all questions answered.
They see that hard work too.
Yeah. And then, you know what? It doesn't stop there. Like, yo, I want to know who you are, what you are, and then be able to help you get to where you want to be in life. You know, so I feel like it's not just a facial. It's not just taking care of your skin. You're going there to like be in an environment where it gives you that confidence.
It's like you're a therapist too. You hear about all the problems.
Oh my God. Let me tell you about having, you know, barbershop talk with my boy here, you know. It is a therapy talk, you know. You're able to release everything without, you know, having, you know, the mindset of, oh, they're gonna judge me, they're gonna think this of me.
But you know what? I think that another really important topic on being a therapist without even signing up for that job. It's like also finding like a work-life balance within yourself. Because think about, I know you said like you're super about energy and stuff. So like, how do you come up with all these people's energies and then take it home and then you're like, yo,
so
too much. It's hard. I try to explain that to my roommates. I'm like, dude, like it's so hard for me to like, you know, take in all these guys' personalities and then come home and like deal with my own.
I used to come home and like my sister used to make fun of me because I would shut down all the lights and just be in silence like this.
Yeah, and they're like, you sad?
She would come in and she's like, you're weird, dude. I'm like, girl, I just talked to like 8 people.
Don't talk to me right now.
away for a second, you know?
The crazy thing is that there's two types of ways, right? Either when you're around people, they give you energy, or they're going to take it away, right?
Yeah.
So what I've learned is that people that take my energy away, I'm going to cut them off. I really don't want to fuck with them, right? Because they're taking away energy from me. But people that give me energy, like doing these talks, talking to people that are doing stuff, I leave and I'm freaking energized.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go. Like, they're doing something. I want to get into that as well. Like, you know, so it's just, you know, being able to take that energy, and is it energy that's taken away from you or energy that's given to you, you know? So
I like that.
I like to just focus on people that give me energy, and I give energy back to them, you know? It's a two-way street. I'm not here giving my energy for free.
Just talking to you.
All right, but, you know, we were talking about, you know, you guys doing all this studying, you know, being on top of the top trends, knowing any question that you guys, you know, get asked. So let's go ahead and get some questions. Let's go ahead and test our knowledge, ladies and gentlemen.
Quiz me.
All right, so let's go. These are questions about the workflow, right? So how do you guys determine what procedure to take on the skin of your clients, you know, before even meeting them?
Well, you can answer this one, girl.
Okay. Basically, we asked
She's a knowledge winner.
No, it's because Alysa
Me.
no, so I know how to do everything, but my thing is lashes. So I'm gonna give it to her because she's the body sculpting face.
Got it.
Okay. Basically, we first ask when they come in what their main concerns are. I want you to tell me what you want me to fix, and I'll tell you how I can help you fix that. Determining from their skin, you gotta know their age. You gotta know what kind of
skin condition.
if they've were pregnant, if they've had surgery before, just little things like that, because everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 twister. Nice.
Yeah,
So,
she does a consultation. Yeah. So like,
that's awesome.
we kind of get
most
like
of it. It's like the first, like, what? How long do you guys give each other of like consultation?
like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Really
just
quick,
like,
just to get to know where you're at.
But
Yeah.
that's good because you're able to actually take what they want
People miss that.
be able to make that game plan for them instead of saying, no, you need this, you know, you need that, when really they really just needed this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or you're charging them for stuff they don't even need.
Yeah. And that's actually one of the most, you know, valuable points of being a business owner and being self-employed, that you really have to listen to your client, really take what they want and be able to provide.
You gotta be real with them too.
Yeah.
Bro. Like the main
You
thing
can't
that they're
bullshit. They'll read that right away if you're trying to sell them on something, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah. It's
easy, bro. Like, shoot, I don't want to fuck with this place. Trying to sell them
And be
something.
like, be yourself to them, with them too. You know, it's like, yo, like, come on, like, you gotta be realistic and like give them the straight answer. Because if
Honestly.
you're realistic with them, then they'll trust you because they know what's kind of wrong with them.
Yeah.
But you know, they don't want to hear it. But if you're like, yo, like, you know,
You gotta
this
tell
is
'em.
fucked up.
I
Or
tell
it's like, you know, it's like, they'll be like,
I tell my
alright.
clients, like, honestly, like, I'm gonna be so honest that I'm gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but I'd rather you have the right information than let me bullshit you, and then down the line, it's not even what I said, right?
For
So
sure.
I don't want to give that off, 'cause then
Especially
what's
when
that
it's
speak
like
about
a
us?
service too. Like
Yes,
they're coming in
yes.
to pay for a service. So like, say for example, we sell them on like six sessions, and then they don't see any results.
Yeah.
You know for a
Fuck.
fact they're gonna go talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Ew.
but if you do your shit right and you like are giving
Attack the
results,
point.
then you're not gonna have anything but good to talk about.
And
So-
you got walking billboards all over for you.
Yeah,
exactly.
So what would you guys say your guys' extraction method is for blackheads?
No. The best. He was like, I'm asking for a friend.
All right.
Asking for a friend again.
Randomest
Basically-
questions over here. I don't know.
Ultrasonic scrubber.
Oh,
That
God.
is amazing. It's this
You
tool.
heard it here first.
Ultrasonic.
And also,
Yeah.
let me just say something real quick for
Sponsor
all
this girl.
the guys that are scared of beauty stuff.
That's why I'm asking.
Do not be scared, you guys.
Yeah.
Do not be scared
I
to come in and get a
know.
facial. It's gonna be
Yeah.
the best experience you've ever had, and your skin's gonna thank
Facts.
you.
So what
Like
are...
a naked SD.
But only at Naked
Hey, use the code right here.
Energy for 15% off.
Hey, they said it. I did. Hey, you said it.
And actually, I really want to know, what is this body sculpting shit? Like, how does it work? Like, I have no idea. I'm
Oh
like,
my,
what?
I love that.
Radio
What the
frequency. Radio frequency is a tightening device
Okay.
that helps the exterior part of the skin as well as the interior. The cavitation helps the interior, and it kind of helps down body fat, basically. So
Okay.
it turns it into a liquid that you then
flush out through your lymphatics.
I'm like blinking at you. Flush out through your lymphatic drainage, which is how you pee.
I was gonna say, what the heck is a lymphatic drainage?
It tightens your body fat or what?
Yeah, so the exterior part tightens the skin. So just any loose skin that you might have. And then the cavitation helps you flush it out. So we're basically popping the little fat molecule and bringing it down through your lymphatics so that you flush it out.
You pee it out. Or sweat it out.
Or sweat it out. So that's why it's so important to work out and drink water so that you can actually flush it out. Because if you don't, all it's going to do is sit inside your stomach.
You don't want no liquid fat all over you.
Yeah.
So, it's awesome too because it's all non-invasive. A lot of people here want to do, lipo, who want to do BBLs and all that stuff. And
it's so common now too.
Yeah. We wanted something that was in between. We wanted to be the type of person that actually helps people who don't want to go through surgery.
Yeah. And then we also perform wood therapy. And wood therapy is more manual work. So there's no machine involved. It's just pure work from us.
Which takes a lot of energy.
It takes a lot of energy and just sweating.
Oh, that was the roller.
Yeah.
If you see Marianne, she posted all that shit about you just going in. I'm like, dude, that's tiring as fuck.
It's a hustle.
It is. That one helps break down cellulite. So and it kind of like mold back the body into like a
Wait, I got one more question. What's up with the butt thing now, though? Like, come on.
So get to the nitty gritty about the butt suction therapy.
Of course, you guys
want all this shit.
Let us know right now. I'm asking for a friend or three.
The vacuum therapy machine stimulates muscle growth and recovery. So it's essentially inhaling and exhaling on the muscle and the tissue to kind of give you the same mimic as you're squatting. So 30 minutes of that equals 750 squats.
Sign me up.
So how long does that last? Does it stay like your butt lifted like that?
You do need a couple sessions to get it to stay like that.
So it could really actually stay like that.
Oh yeah, as long
continuously do.
Because I thought it was like a 2 weeks and then it deflates.
So obviously,
like just like you get your lashes filled. Like I gotta get a butt fill.
We always encourage a good diet and also exercise. It is kind of like a stimulant. So if you're working out the muscle that we just stimulated, then it's probably going to give you the best results. You also we always just tell everybody, keep it clean, work out.
It's a therapy. It's a treatment. You have to keep it up. You can't just keep. You can't do this.
Anything in the beauty industry is upkeep. Anything. Okay. So.
It's not a one-time fix type of thing.
What type of sunscreen would you guys recommend?
This guy with the random questions, bro.
I'm asking for friends, honestly.
Yeah, this guy won't go to the beach
I got these
ever.
questions from my life.
Yeah, he's literally asking questions for him.
This is
just gotta know these questions, because on my book with Naked SD for 15% off by using the
If it's for your face, Shiseido is a really good brand.
Is it mineral based though?
They do have mineral based ones, but I love it. It's good for your face. The ingredients are very good. It's very expensive, but I love it. You can get
She said it's worth it.
I don't have it.
And is that a paid ad?
What's the discount code on that?
All right. So we're getting here to my favorite part of the podcast. It's called the lightning round. It's a series of questions that are unusual and come with unusual answers. So
dun dun dun.
Honestly, I don't know what's in here. As you guys can see,
Marco's
I saw
it. I was like, what was that?
I was like, we gotta say those.
So without any more to say, let's go ahead and jump in.
We legit do not know what. I don't know what's on this.
I don't know what's been going on with this. It could be anything. I'm sorry.
You took up all my energy.
I'm scared now.
All right, question number 1. Cocktails in Cabo or mimosas in Miami?
Cabo, because she was with me.
What?
I'll
drink to that.
I honestly will say mimosas in Miami. Miami was just like walking, like opening our window and like seeing all the buildings. Was like, I'm
so
a
beautiful.
fucking boss.
And then you come home. Oh fuck, I'm broke as shit.
That literally was us. We're in the plane, like
we were literally having a moment in the plane. We're like, dude, we can't do this anymore.
We're gonna have to do it naked worldwide.
Well, yeah, that's it. You'll see. there's some stuff cooking up in Miami.
Shit.
We're always working.
We love Miami.
All right, question number 2. Favorite day of the week?
Friday. Sorry.
Ooh, favorite
Why?
day of the week. Honestly, I think Wednesdays, because you're like halfway there, but like you just
Wednesday.
started.
That's the weirdest answer I've ever heard.
Wednesday, Friday.
Wednesday.
Because you were done with
Saturday. Saturday, the weekend.
I guess.
You still work weekends too?
I don't know. I like Wednesdays.
Yeah. I know.
Friday because you're like, wow, I did all these clients.
But I'm
and
tired
I'm
as
ready
fuck
to be
on
off.
I need a
Fridays.
drink.
Exactly.
I'm tired as hell on Fridays.
Hey, just for the record, Eric's tired on Fridays.
Yeah. I fucking hate
Yeah.
Fridays.
Shit.
Don't hit him up on Fridays.
So I know
Nah.
never to get a haircut on Friday. So this was like,
Yo, I go off on Fridays. But
book on Mondays, guys.
I don't even work Mondays.
Because he's so
favorite day.
tired from Friday.
He needs all that time.
Hey, that's what happens when you're self-employed.
Yep. Period.
All right. Question number 3. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
Yo, I really thought about that. I was like,
Well. Wait a minute.
No.
Such a Marcos question right here, bro.
Yeah, they're just shit.
wait, do animal crackers have animal crackers?
No.
Do they?
No.
Okay.
It's like the concept.
Yeah.
No, because they can have milk in
And
it.
eggs? No?
There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You guys definitely broke it down. Wow. She's like, well,
yeah,
is
it's
there
like
dairy in there? Then no.
Then of
You heard
course
it here
not.
first.
All right. Question number 4. How many kids would you like to have?
None.
I want
You know-
5.
Cricket.
Holy
She wants a lot of
shit.
kids,
I
dude.
do. I have like that mother.
She
nature,
does.
She says
She
she
is my
wants a
mother.
strong
She
5.
is my mother.
I like to take care of people. That's why.
Yeah, she's a nurturer by
Oh, you
yeah,
say
she's a
that.
nurturer.
Yeah.
So honestly, I took a test where it tells you whether you're a nurturer, you're an examiner, you're a go-getter, or you're a promoter.
Ooh, I want to
I'm a
that.
promoter.
I know. I want that.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a link.
Okay.
I've never really given the
Yeah,
thought
and
of
then you know what?
kids.
The crazy thing about that is then once you learn to actually know what type of people you're talking to, bro, you can speak their language.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, if I ever have kids, I'll have just one.
Give me another White Claw. for that.
Okay. All right, question number 5. If your kid asks you, what does WAP mean? What will you tell them?
Oh my gosh, I had a good one for this, but I forgot.
What? How did you study this?
I don't know why, but I knew this.
See, hey, at home, if anybody ever asks me what WAP
What
means,
means-
this is what I'm going to say.
Work, aspire, pursue.
That's good. I love that. That's a good one.
Well, Mom, what does this mean then? Shows you the video.
They're working, they're
work,
aspiring,
work.
they're pursuing.
Yeah,
Pursuing
Mika,
the
this
bag.
is what I was talking about. All right, question number 6. What movie or book character are you most similar to?
Movie or character.
Oh, who does everyone tells you who you look like.
Yeah, but that's a lookalike. Is that what you're
Oh
asking?
yeah, say it.
I
know everybody's thinking it.
Eva Mendes.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Daddy.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
She told. I literally
know
told her
if
the
I
same thing.
chose
I was like,
Pocahontas.
you look
No,
like
she
her.
Mulan.
She was all proud of it.
Mulan. I said Mulan.
No.
Mulan.
There was this TikTok video, and it was like Asher's best friend, who her
What
favorite
Disney
princess,
princess, yeah.
her favorite Disney princess is because it will remind that person of you. And I asked her, and she was like Mulan. I was like, wow, you're so racist. And she was like, what? And she was like, because I like Mulan because she's a bad bitch. And I
Yeah,
was like,
she is.
Never mind,
She
let's go.
really is.
Facts.
She dressed
She's
as a
sick.
man just
She's
to go
dope.
fight.
And showed them all up.
That's true.
Yeah, she's a boss. You're a boss.
All right, so, working with different products in your guys' industry, what weird smell do you really enjoy?
Weird smell. Barbicide?
Yes, Barbicide.
Yes, I love that shit. Yeah.
That smell.
Honestly, I love
For people that
Fabuloso.
don't
I was
know,
kidding.
asking for a friend, what's Barbicide?
It's a disinfectant.
All right, there you go.
And if you fart, you just spray that shit. In it.
Ew, dude.
Speaking from experience.
I don't know what goes on a barbershop. I use it for cleaning.
All right, question number 7. What random
Cricket.
stranger has had the biggest impact on your life?
Random stranger? Oh, man.
I have a client, and it's her grandma. She would always talk to me about her grandma, and she told me like a relationship type of thing, and I always remember her for that. But she basically said that you are never you are just used to a person. You're not, if you guys are not together, you're just used to that. If you guys break up, I don't know. It was like a little thing that I always remembered.
So you're only there because it's what you're
Used to.
It's like the pattern that you're just caught in.
Yeah, so you got to break out of it so you can find something else that you could be used to.
So you always just get used to something. All right, question number 9. What do you like to do that is traditionally considered masculine?
Some guy shit.
Damn, okay.
What do you like to do that's usually considered masculine?
I kind of want to shave the back of this part.
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
know. I wanted to. I thought about it.
My boy's a barber. He can hook you up.
I still won't do it.
I want to.
Straight.
No regrets.
Yeah.
I love adrenaline so much.
Yeah, you
like
guys are
I'm a
pretty wild,
junkie
honestly.
for that.
Yeah, you
Let
guys are
me
pretty
go
wild.
fast. Let
You
me
guys go
drive
on jet
fucking
skis,
motorcycles, jet skis. Let me do
Yeah,
some
ATV
donuts.
rides.
Dude, did you see her eat shit? Where?
Boy, you're injury prone left and right.
She actually didn't come to my birthday party because she ate shit on a quad. I was still pissed off.
And then before that, what did you do? Get burnt by wax?
No, I was in a car accident.
Yeah.
But that one wasn't my fault. The ATV was. I was going too fast.
And now I see her legs and her
Hey,
chest.
but
My chanclas just
she was all lit though.
away.
Like, I don't even care. The next day, she's like,
Yeah.
no, I care.
I got up from the ATV. I'm like, I'm good, everyone. I'm good.
I'm
and then the next morning, I was like,
I can't do it.
I need Tylenol.
I was laughing. These are Skittles.
These are Skittles.
This is why I do this. All right, question number 10. What car is so ugly you're shocked they made?
Oh man. I mean, I don't think any car, but like colors sometimes.
Mine's a Kia Soul.
Yes, exactly.
What?
You know why?
Damn,
Because
so you hear that?
you're in the parking lot, you're looking for a parking spot, and all of a
Dude,
sudden
those
you're
Kia
like, I got
Souls are
one.
sick.
Psych, Kia sold.
Hey, my nana drives a Kia Soul.
Shits are fire.
Well, no comment. All right, next question. What cheesy song do you love?
I am a peaches out in Georgia.
Hey, shout out to some Bieber.
California.
Best artist in the world. Let's go.
I don't know about all that, but all right, question number 12. What personality traits are people proud of but shouldn't be?
Personality traits, people try. Honestly, being stubborn. I feel like that's like something I'm even proud of. I'm like, I'm very stubborn. But like, that's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not always
You gotta
a
have
good
like a
thing.
boundary. You know, you can be stubborn, but then like when there's that many people telling you, you'd be like, all right, chill. You know,
Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Or having that like, oh, I'm down attitude.
That gets you.
Yeah.
I'm down.
That's what gets her in trouble.
Oh my God, I have no choice. I'm down.
She's like, fuck it, I'm down.
You're like, you want me to check this? Nah. Okay.
all right, I'm down.
Are country accents sexy?
It can be.
What's your favorite?
Luke Bryan.
Well,
What kind of accent is my favorite?
Yeah. You said country accent?
Yeah, it's a country
oh, okay. But I think you said accent.
he's like,
My
he's
bad.
taking off a different tangent.
My
But
bad,
what
my bad, my
accents
bad.
do you like?
My bad. I think you said
What,
country.
she likes Mexicans. She likes that. This accent.
This is like,
I'll
So if
take
you
you.
talk like me, hit her up.
I'll take you to Walmart. Take it easy.
take it easy. Say it again. Take it easy. Ooh, say it one more time.
All right, question number 14. If everything in your house had to be one color, what color would you choose?
Nude.
I like that.
I like how you
Naked.
Wow, that was a good one. All right, question number 15. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Book a flight, and then yes.
Book a flight and then yes? What?
Honestly, it's kind of hard because I feel like there's so many things that
You have to
it
consider.
takes for you to love somebody, and love is such a strong feeling that you can love someone for different reasons, you know? It doesn't always have to be a relationship.
Or intimate.
Intimate, that's what I mean.
You could
money.
love somebody as a
Yeah.
friend. You know.
There's a lot of types of love.
Okay.
Did you say money?
Yeah, I love money.
I'm in love with the
One
money.
type of love.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
All right, question number 16. Are you guys capable of having a cute sneeze?
Lele has the cutest sneeze ever.
Let's be honest.
Tickle her nose.
No, legit. She's just like,
Can you impersonate it?
Right.
this is her.
You read the question wrong. Are guys capable?
Do guys
well,
have-
shoot.
What is it?
Well, that works too. Our guys came up with
I have the same sneeze, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
Hey, girl. He said, I also have a Mexican accent.
What's up?
You're trying to go to search button?
Yeah, it's right
He's
here.
like, so you come here often?
I made the
Sorry, Eric.
description.
I only know you in Cabo.
Damn. That's fine.
Hey. I wasn't there.
Ooh, I'm getting
Make the San Diego
hot.
American.
Hot in here. Jesus.
I feel some tension here.
Do you guys need a moment?
There's a lot of tension in this damn room right now.
Oh my God.
I'm sweating.
All right. Settle down. Question 17. What two animals would you like to switch the sounds they make?
Hyena and Araiz.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
I can't stand
Because in our studio, we
this
feel like
business is done.
Oh my God.
We have a lot of very loud, energetic people, and we
Yeah.
all laugh really
So loud.
loud. So we always say like we sound like little hyenas.
We're like, sorry, it's just me and my hyena
Hyena
friends.
Sorry, don't worry about that. All right, so this is the last question, ladies, and I need you guys to reach deep inside your guys' heart, your guys' energy, and really give us, the reason why it is you guys are how you are, right? So make sure you guys really dig deep in this one, all right? And I'm going to say the question. I'm going to leave some blanks. You guys got to repeat it and fill in the blanks, okay?
Okay.
We'll start with you, Araiz.
Okay.
My name is blank, and I get my energy from...
My name is Araiz, and I get my energy from my family and inspiring others to become powerful.
Over to you, Eliza.
My name is Eliza, and I get my energy from making people feel and look beautiful.
Ladies, before we sign off, is there anything you guys want to tell the audience?
I think I'm just very grateful to be here. I never thought, this industry would take us where we are. I'm grateful for everyone that supported us from the beginning in our little room. Hot as hell.
Swinging the door open.
Yeah, everybody, all of our
Fanning.
clients are so amazing, and our families, and just everybody that loves us and that is around us and that constantly show us
And sharing
that
the
we're in
support
the
and
right
love.
path.
Awesome. Javi, over to you, brother.
Really?
You want to say anything?
He's
before we sign off?
heartbroken, man.
I know.
I'm heartbroken over here. I'm pissed.
I'll take this
I'm
one.
gonna make my Mexican accent a little harder next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Energy Podcast. Guys, if you love what you're seeing, make sure you share it with the friends, share it with the mom, share it with your tia, share it with your fucking ex-boyfriend. Shit. Tell everybody about it, guys. Energy out.
They go player like Fernando Tatis, La Jolla my beach, I wrap up the piece. Real support just ain't a retweet. Girls pee-pee when they see me, I hit a 3-peat. I always want peace, but life give us war. Life could get hectic, stay solid for show. Started with some